You might be scrolling through listings looking for a cheap daily driver and thinking that the Hyundai Accent Blue is just another boring economy box. But hold on a second, because this car actually has a secret weapon under the hood that most people completely overlook. We are looking at the 1.6-liter CRDi diesel engine option here, which puts out a surprising amount of torque for a car that weighs about as much as a wet napkin. When you step on the gas and second gear, this thing does not just move, it actually shoves you back in the seat a little bit, which is hilarious for a subcompact sedan. Now let us talk about the design language, which Hyundai called Fluidic Sculpture back in the day, and honestly, it has aged pretty gracefully compared to some of the boxy competitors from the early 2010s. It has got those sweeping lines that make it look like it is moving even when it is parked, and sure, the paint might be a bit thin, but the styling keeps it relevant. Inside the cabin is where you really see where the budget went, but that is not necessarily a bad thing. You're going to find a lot of hard plastic on the dashboard and door panels. I mean, if you knock on the dash, it sounds hollow like an empty lunchbox, but here is the kicker: those hard plastics are virtually indestructible. You could probably let a Wolverine loose in here, and the dashboard would look exactly the same afterwards. The layout is super intuitive with big, chunky buttons for the climate control and a simple radio interface that does not require a computer science degree to operate. Let's address the elephant in the room, which is the suspension setup. The rear end uses a torsion beam axle, which is totally fine for smooth city streets. But if you hit a pothole mid-corner on the highway, the back of the car does a little shimmy that can be startling if you're not expecting it. It is not dangerous, it just reminds you that you are not driving a sports car. The steering is electrically assisted, and it is incredibly light, which makes parking in tight city spots a breeze. You can literally spin the wheel with one finger, but the trade-off is that you get zero feedback from the road at high speeds. It feels a bit like you are playing a video game. However, for a commuter car, that is exactly what you want. You want ease of use. The seats are supportive enough for an hour-long commute, but if you're planning a cross-country road trip, you might want to bring a cushion because the foam is on the firm side. In terms of cargo space, the trunk is deceptively deep. You can easily fit 2 large suitcases back there, or a week's worth of groceries for a family of 4 without playing Tetris. So, is it still a good option today? Absolutely yes, because it combines that punchy diesel torque with a simple mechanical layout that does not give you a headache. It is honest transportation that has a little bit of a playful side if you catch it in the right gear. It is not trying to be a luxury car, it is trying to be a reliable partner, and in that regard it punches way above its weight class. If you find a clean one with good service history, do not let the badge fool you. This is one of the smartest buys on the used market right now.